Emily's express train. The mayor was moving on the Iron and Soda, and he's gonna give a special tour of the Iron and Soda. Gordon is to take the mayor a tour of the railway, announced the top hat. Gordon felt thrilled. Then he had thought. Who will take the express? He asked. Some of the engines were eager, except for Duck. He remembered the last time he took the express with Percy and Thomas. But the top hat chose Emily to do it. When he left, Emily was thrilled. But Gordon felt worried for her. The express is a long passenger train on the railway, he sniffed. I always cross as they're from Titmouth to Vickerstown and back. I've pulled the express for years, and I've once lost my ways. I'm saying to know the right way by instructions. Say the engine who ended up with the loop and ended up on the branch right after the mix-up with the flag. His driver thought the green flag. Chuckled James. But secretly, he also wanted to help out too. The express service are a bit different, he said. When I was painted red, once I have trouble pulling the express after I have an accident which at the top of the head scared the lady with luggages on the platform, and when I laughed and hiccupped and all over the shot of the platform. Not to worry, said Amy with spite. I can handle it. Boy and James looked up to each other, and they weren't too sure about it. When Emily arrived at Chipman Station, Duck shunted the coaches into place. But as Emily coupled to the coaches, just near her driver and fireman, Duck all the guard know that the couple between the brake coach and the others wasn't coupled due to a chaos shunter. As all the passengers were on board, the guard blew his whistle. Emily started, but she didn't know that the brake coach was left behind. Duck and the guard saw this in shock. Emily, wait! Duck cried. You left the brake coach! But Emily was too far away to hear. When at last she sat at the next station with the express was a guaranteed connection for both those passenger service. His two coaches will be on at the prep. Emily felt upset and went and the passengers out, but he didn't seem to know how the brake coach, which was left behind. Neither did Emily. Soon, Boca arrived with the passenger service. The passengers went on board the express and Emily steamed away. As she steamed away, Boco noticed that there wasn't a brake coach. Wait, Emily! Wait, Emily! Wait! Cried Boco. But Emily didn't hear Boco. Presently, when she arrived at Crovan's gate, where Peter Sam was with Athlete, Ruth, Lucy, and Jim and Beatrin. Greetings, Emily, he said. How was everything on your first trail? Splendid, smiled Emily. Then Peter and Sam noticed that Emily did not have a brake coach in the back of the train. Emily? What is your brake coach? She asked. Emily looked back and shook. Why, bless me! She cried. I must have left it behind! The driver also looked back and put on a hand of his face and sighed. I guess we have to head back once we reach Vicarstown, he said. Poor Emily felt so ashamed. Tears nearly came out of her eyes. Don't worry, said the driver. Once we head back, we'll explain to Fat Controller everything. She ended her journey and rested before setting off back to Knapford. She was worried at the top of her head what would have to say about the brake coach. When she arrived at Knapford, the top of her head screamed. Sir, she said, I'm sorry. Don't worry, Emily, said the top of her head. Doc told me everything. You're not fault for the confusion and delay. The shunter is being fired as we speak. Emily was surprised. So, it wasn't my fault? She asked. No, indeed, said the top of her head. Even thought you left the brake coach behind and over the platform at Roseworth. You have worked so hard and been really useful. Therefore, I should get to be part of my fleet on the island of Sora. Oh, thank you, sir, beamed Emily proudly. When she came to the sheds, there was a big welcome for all of the engines. After that, Emily enjoyed being part of the Fat Control family.